Hour, sponsored by Dell Small Business.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez in New York. A massive winter weather system has spawned rare December tornadoes in the south, killing at least 2 people, a young child and his mother, in Caddo Parish, Louisiana. Sheriff Steve Prater.
The power of a tornado like that, and I've seen several tornadoes. This was the worst tornado that I've worked in all of my years.
There could be more danger ahead. Meteorologist Craig Allen with our affiliate WCBS.
The threat for severe weather, strong thunderstorms, and the possibility of tornadoes and torrential downpours will continue this morning and into the afternoon from New Orleans, pushing over into Mississippi and Alabama.
Heavy snow and freezing rain are sweeping the Rockies and the Great Lakes region. In Ukraine, the cleanup is underway after a new round of Russian drone attacks. The BBC's Hugo Bachega is in the capital.
The air raid siren sounded shortly before 6 o'clock in the morning in Kyiv. Minutes later, blasts were heard in the city center. The authorities say the air defense system shot down Iranian-made drones around the capital, and a fragment from a drone hit 2 government buildings.
At least 3 people have died after a boat full of migrants sank in the waters between France and England. Correspondent Vicky Barker has more from London.
Rescuers say 43 people have been saved, more than 30 of them pulled out of the freezing waters of the English Channel. But the death toll is expected to rise. Natalie Elphick is the lawmaker for the English port of Dover.
This is the news that I fear every morning when there is a crossing.
Deposed crypto king Sam Bankman-Fried waking up in a jail cell in the Bahamas. The FTX founder was denied bail after he was charged with bilking investors out of billions of dollars. Here's CBS's Scott McFarlane.
Federal prosecutors say Bankman-Fried also violated campaign finance law, using millions of dollars in customer funds to make illegal campaign contributions to members of both political parties, trying to influence the regulation of cryptocurrency. He faces a maximum 115 years in prison.
Tourists in Hawaii are backing off now that the world's largest active volcano has stopped spewing lava. Scientists say both Mauna Loa and Kilauea are no longer erupting. They say the timing is coincidental, though the two share the same magma source. How could it not make the cut?
I'll have what she's having.
1989's When Harry Met Sally, among the 25 films being added to the National Film Registry. Marvel's Iron Man strong-arms its way in, along with Hairspray, Carrie, and the story of a certain Disney mermaid and her crabby friend Sebastian.
Under the sea, under the sea.
This is CBS News.
Dell Technologies' Days of Deals start now with specials on select business PCs powered by 12th Gen Intel Core processors. Call 877-ASK-DELL.
Dell Technologies' Days of Deals for Business start now with fresh, limited quantity deals on tech to drive productivity. Save on select performance laptops and desktops powered by 12th Gen Intel Core processors. Don't forget special pricing on the latest monitors, docks, and accessories, plus free shipping on everything, and special financing with Dell Business Credit. Call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
'Tis the season for big savings on HP Tech at Staples. This week, save $100 on an HP Smart Tank 7301 refillable printer. The HP Smart Tank makes printing worry-free with up to 2 years of HP Original Ink included. From black and white docs to color prints, this wireless printer allows ultimate flexibility for busy families. And now save even more when you bundle an HP printer, PC, and monitor. The latest tech solutions are at Staples, the working and learning store. Offer good in-store and online. Ends 12/17.
Step aside, Elon.
The world's richest person is now France's Bernard Arnault, chairman and CEO of luxury goods maker LVMH. That according to Forbes. It's the first time the Tesla and SpaceX owner Elon Musk has slipped from atop the rankings since he overtook Amazon founder Jeff Bezos as the richest person in September 2021. Arnault's net worth now stands at $190.1 billion, while Musk is worth $181.3 billion. The 73-year-old Arnault is the owner of brands like Louis Vuitton and Tiffany. Matt Piper, CBS News.
Tanya McQuoid-Hunt's not the only one.
Whenever I stay at a White Lotus, I always have a memorable time. Always.
Fans of HBO's hit show have been hitting up the internet to find out more about travel to Sicily, location of the just-wrapped Season 2. Travel app Hopper says searches shot up 50% after Monday's record-breaking finale, but the place doesn't reopen until spring. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Dell Technologies Days of Deals for Business start now with fresh, limited quantity deals on tech to drive productivity. Save on select performance laptops and desktops powered by 12th Gen Intel Core processors. Don't forget special pricing on the latest monitors, docks, and accessories, plus free shipping on everything, and special financing with Dell Business Credit. Call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Are you more than $10,000 in debt? Feel like you're on a never-ending treadmill, staying in one place and never getting ahead with those minimum payments? You feel like there's no way out? Get off the endless debt treadmill and start saving money each month. There are programs in place to help you get free of your debt, and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. The program at Total Financial Freedom can help you get debt-free in months instead of decades. Call Total Financial now at 800-208-1312. 800-208-1312.
Have you heard about the new online home for the Glasgow EPB? Well, it isn't just a new-looking website. It's a whole new way to manage your Glasgow EPB services. At the all-new GlasgowEPB.com, you can take care of paying your bill online like always, but you can also request or transfer your Glasgow EPB services, access customer support guides, easily sign up for GEPB alerts, and learn about all available products and programs. So check it out today, GlasgowEPB.com.
Injuries and illnesses that require immediate attention can happen anytime, any day of the week. That's why TJ Urgent Care is open daily, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Their team of doctors and nurse practitioners are highly trained in caring for your family's urgent health care needs. With on-site lab, radiology, and pharmacy, TJ Urgent Care provides the ultimate convenience. No appointment is needed, and TJ Urgent Care is open 7 days a week. TJ Urgent Care, located at the TJ Health Pavilion in Glasgow. TJ Urgent Care, total local care.
You know you can depend on WCLU for local news on the air, online, on demand at WCLUradio.com.
Good morning, Glasgow, and welcome into Good Morning Live. I'm James Coates. Here we are Wednesday morning, the 14th day of December, Christmas right around the corner. Hard to believe, right? Thank you for joining us today or maybe online. And a lot of things to talk about this 6 o'clock hour. But first things first, we want to get you updated with our birthdays and anniversaries on this Wednesday, December 14th. Rita Duvall, first one on the list today. We have Judy Duggar, Beverly Lawson, happy birthday. Amelia Ryan. We have Eddie Mae Jackson, 84 today. 84. There you go. Happy birthday. Randy Sturgeon. Renegade Pettigo. And that's all we have this morning to kick things off, and no anniversaries, but I'm sure that'll change throughout the day. So give us a call if you have a special day, a birthday, or an anniversary. 651-9149, 800-956-1023. Now, another great way to get those in, of course, our website at WCLUradio.com or RadioSoki.com. We'll get those on for you. You can also nominate Good as Gold folks right there, and we'll reveal our Good as Gold person of the day at about 6:30 this morning here on Good Morning Live. So if you have a special person you'd like to nominate to be Good as Gold, and that means, well, they'll be acknowledged throughout the day, and they'll have a shot at winning a free meal from A Little Taste of Texas on Fridays with our Good Morning Live drawing from the Old Hat. That's right. So it's all right there, the information, WCLUradio.com. Be sure and check that out today. It's 6:08. We're going to get you updated with that weather forecast. We've had a lot of rain come in, different parts of the area, more rain in some parts than others, but the rain's not going anywhere today. Periods of rain, we'll get you updated on that, and then we'll get into some local news this morning. Rain continues in the weather forecast today, Glasgow, 90% chance, and a few thunderstorms in the area. Today's high of 58. It's going to be breezy. We'll have that southeast wind 10 to 14, gusting at 31 miles per hour. Tonight, showers and possibly a thunderstorm overnight before 1 a.m., 90% chance. Winds could reach as high as 37 tonight, a low down to 43. Thursday, a chance for a morning sprinkle. Cloudy becoming sunny, breezy, high of 48. Thursday night, a sprinkle or two, partly cloudy, 31. On Friday, you might see another shower, but becoming mostly sunny, much cooler, high of 41. Partly cloudy, 26 Friday night. Saturday, mostly sunny. To kick off your weekend, high of only 38. Down to 23 Saturday night, and Sunday, all sunshine. Cold, high of 38. Partly cloudy 24 Sunday night, and Monday, partly sunny, topping out at 42. Again, that weather today for the Glasgow area, 90% chance of rain, maybe a thunderstorm. A breezy day in store. Today's high of 58. And that is a look at your Glasgow area weather. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Currently, our humidity this hour is at 88% here in Glasgow. Pressure 29.89. Winds are already at 12 miles an hour. That's going to increase throughout the day. Precipitation, well, since midnight, we're showing about 36/100ths of an inch of rain since midnight. Visibility this hour, 7 miles. Sunrise coming up at 6:48 this morning, just about a half hour away from Mr. Sunshine. Sunset tonight, 4:27 p.m. It's 51 degrees, not near as cold as it was yesterday morning at this time. I think we're right at the freezing point yesterday morning. It's 51 now here at WCLU and the Big Willie. Good morning to you folks listening on the Big Willie, 94.1, 102.3, or maybe online. This is Good Morning Live, and we have some local news coming up. News Director Brennan Crane's in the house ready to take care of you. We'll have a look at local obituary straight ahead this morning, too. Stay with us here on Good Morning Live. Fun and exciting.
Hughes & Coleman is proud to be the official injury lawyers of the Tennessee Titans. To celebrate, Hughes & Coleman is giving away 2 free club-level tickets to every Titans home game and suite tickets to select Titans games. All you have to do is go to titans.hughesandcoleman.com, titans.hughesandcoleman.com, and register for your chance to win. Valid for residents 18 years or older in Tennessee and Kentucky. See titans.hughesandcoleman.com for official rules. Principal Office, Bowling Green, Kentucky. When you've been injured in a car wreck, you need a team that will fight for you, just like the Titans do on Sundays. The team at Hughes & Coleman Injury Lawyers will lay it on the line and handle the insurance company to make sure you get the most money possible. They've recovered over $1 billion for their clients in Tennessee and Kentucky, and they'll fight to get you every dollar you deserve. Hughes & Coleman, the official injury lawyers of the Tennessee Titans. Call 800-800-4600. Principal Office, Bowling Green, Kentucky.
The share it with a friend deal, even if that friend is yourself. Your McDonald's, your rules.
Who says the perfect friendship doesn't exist? Get 20-piece Chicken McNuggets and a basket of fries for only $8.99. Share it with a friend or many friends. Only at McDonald's. For a limited time, prices and participation may vary. Single item at regular price. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Well, good day. It's Wednesday, December 14th, 51 degrees, 6:12 is your time now. About to roll over to 6:13, actually, so get ready, and now we're there, just for the clock setting, if you will. And we are looking at a little bit of rain this morning. You've already heard in that forecast, it's a little wet out there. We've returned back to it. We had a couple days worth of a break, but looks like we are in for it today. Certainly, even through this evening, we'll see a lot of rain, and then potentially by tomorrow, that's tapering off just a bit, but still a chance of sprinkles is possible tomorrow. And as we're looking ahead toward Thursday, it's those wind gusts that is the concern right now. As we move toward the weekend, looks like we are going to see those partly cloudy and then mostly sunny skies. So that is some good news, something to give you something to look forward to. Well, do remember this afternoon around 5:30, that's when the Glasgow City Council is set to reconvene after a Monday meeting where they had to table a discussion about an option to purchase agreement authorizing the mayor to finalize that agreement with the Barron County Properties Corporation. They're working on this piece of property here along West Main Street here in Glasgow, and they are working to get this property ready for sale and eventually going to sign that over so that the Barron County Judicial Center project can be underway. Now, again, we went over this a little bit earlier this week, but just one more reminder for you. That Barron County Judicial Center project, or simply put, a new courthouse construction, it is being completed right now. They are actually trying to secure all of the land for this, and there are 3 separate properties for that. That includes the Barron County the Glasgow Water Company's project, or rather property there, and they're also looking at the Dollar General Corporation property, and then finally the city of Glasgow owns a slew of that property there along West Main Street. Now, for approximation purposes, the area where this is going to be is right there alongside the Glasgow Water Company property line, all the way over there to about the post office. So in that region there, you will see eventually a new judicial center. The city of Glasgow is going to be reconvening this afternoon at 5:30 to discuss that option to purchase agreement after they found out there were some minor things that were different as far as acreage goes from when they originally looked at it and to sell their property. And for review, 2.8 acres was what they were ideally going to be selling back in September. After a survey of that land, looks like that went up to about 3.14 acres, and most of the council members were not happy with that. They wanted to get some clarification, and ideally they have gotten that, and they will be getting that report this afternoon, 5:30 p.m. It will be at the Glasgow City Council chambers. You are invited to attend if you would like to do so. The majority of Kentucky families say they'll be gathering as usual for the holidays, according to a new poll. More from Nadia Ramlagan on how holidays are shaping up and how sickness might impact them.
More than 8 in 10 Kentuckians responded it is not too likely or not likely at all, but COVID-19 would keep them from the festivities. Foundation for a Healthy Kentucky CEO Ben Chandler explains choosing to get vaccinated against both COVID and the flu can help protect loved ones. He adds the new survey results show that most Kentuckians see getting vaccinated as a personal choice.
Nearly 3/4 of vaccinated Kentuckians were either very likely or somewhat likely to receive a COVID-19 booster shot if it's recommended to be taken annually, similar to the flu shot.
More than 75% of people who have not yet received a COVID vaccine said they will definitely not get one. The Kentucky Department for Public Health reports 58% of the population is fully vaccinated and 37% is boosted. Nadia Ramlagan reporting.
All right, some interesting information from that poll there. Think about it for yourself. Looks like there is going to be quite a bit of sickness at this holiday season, but hopefully we can still all get together. There's been several bouts of sickness over the last few years as we've been dealing with COVID, and now officials here locally and across the country are seeing widespread RSV and flu cases. And we do want to make mention about that Glasgow City Council meeting. As one note here, they did send an amended agenda yesterday afternoon after they already sent that one agenda for tonight's meeting. They are going to be doing that resolution authorizing the mayor to finalize the option to purchase agreement we just talked about a moment ago. But they've also now added an amendment to a resolution to correct the name of the buyer for the deed transfer. A resolution authorizing the mayor to finalize the transaction as to the option agreement has been exercised for the Glasgow Barron County Tourist and Convention Commission to purchase the old New Farmers Bank building at 118 East Public Square. Now, again, that is a whole separate idea there. We don't want you to get confused about that. That has already happened, but they're going to be going back on that and changing that one little piece of information on that one resolution about the Tourism and Convention Commission. We don't want you to get confused with that and the Barron County Public Properties Corporation, which is actually going to be the one involved in the Judicial Center project. 6:18, it's 51 degrees, Wednesday, December 14th. We'll be right back.
First, we decide where we want to go. Then we need to know the best way to get there. Hi, my name is Adam Barada. I'm the owner of Advantage Gold. We're the highest rated precious metals firm in the country. We teach people how to own physical gold and silver. Now, we've won the Best of TrustLink Award 4 years in a row because we educate our clients on how to buy gold and silver the right way. We don't pay celebrity spokespeople millions of dollars. We'd rather pass that value on to you. Call 800-900-8000 and speak with one of our experts. We'll send you a free gold kit along with my latest #1 national best-selling book, The Great Devaluation. Call 800-900-8000. That's 800-900-8000. Get the best information, the best process, the best service, the best value. Call Advantage Gold at 800-900-8000. Call 800-900-8000.
Advantage Gold is not an investment advisor or a tax advisor. Consult with your financial advisor before investing.
It's great to be back here on WCLU Local News. We're looking at Wednesday, December 14th. Right now, we are looking at 619 and 51 degrees. That's good news for a lot of us here because it's not that chilly out there this morning compared to what we've seen. We are going to see that drop down, though, in the temperatures. It is still looking like we could have a little bit of snow flurries before we hit the Christmas holiday. And some folks are asking about a white Christmas. Maybe not going to happen this year, but potentially some flurries, and we do know at this point Christmas Day is it's going to be quite cold. We're seeing temperatures potentially in the 20s, only topping out that day. Well, lots to go over in the way of school news here locally. We're going to go to Glasgow High School, or rather we went to Glasgow High School yesterday, and today we're going to Barron County High School. In this week's episode of Trojan Talk, it's Abigail Nutzman.
Hello, this is Abigail Nutzman with this week's edition of Trojan Talk. Finals this week are during the last week of school. On Thursday, December 15th, 3rd, 6th, and 7th periods will have finals. And on Friday, December 16th, 1st, 2nd, and 5th period will have finals. The following students were chosen to be in all-state choir: Catherine Dooley, Kendall Esters, Grace Loden, Michael Wyatt, Rayleigh Ray, and Haley Wyatt. Yesterday, 30 choir students sang for the Rotary Club meeting. Congratulations to our M&A students, Tristan Bottoms, Kelton Burke, Gracie Deckard, Carsey Hanner, Cadence Johns, Lindsay Norris, Emma Sampson, Lily Sturgeon, and Aaliyah Ward. These students have just finished up their clinicals and have completed their testing for their certification. They have worked hard all semester and will await their results up to 30 days. On the BCHS sports calendar, Friday, the girls and boys basketball teams are at Warren East and the swim team is at Russell County. On Saturday, the Barron Hoops Classic is taking place. The girls' basketball team is against LaRue County. The boys' basketball team is against North Hardin. And the bowling tournament is at Maple and Pine Lanes. This has been this week's edition of Trojan Talk with Abigail Nutzman. Have a great day.
In other news, the U.S. Justice Department says a jury has ordered a Tennessee landlord to pay $70,500 to 6 women who were sexually harassed while renting homes from him. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Memphis says a federal jury decided that Chad David Abels violated the Fair Housing Act by subjecting female tenants to vulgar sexual comments, unwelcome physical touches, propositions for sex, and offers to reduce rent in exchanges for sex. Abels rented properties to the women in or near Pops Cove, a trailer park located in Lexington. The jury award includes compensatory and punitive damages. The University of Louisville says it has been awarded $13 million in federal funding to start a statewide manufacturing resource center. The university said Tuesday in a statement that the Kentucky Manufacturing Extension Partnership will be located in the Office of Research and Innovation and will provide research, business development, and other aid in an effort to help manufacturers boost productivity, retain and create jobs, and compete in new markets. The statement said the center is expected to generate between $150 million and $200 million in annual economic growth across the state. And finally today, a new market is evolving for international athletes playing college sports in the United States. Traveling for international sporting events is giving some of them a chance to chase their shot at cashing in on their fame. Those athletes have largely been left out of the rush for endorsement deals. Student visa rules largely prohibit off-campus work while they're in the U.S., a company named Influxer recently worked with roughly 36 athletes playing in the Bahamas to prepare marketing materials for potential deals. Since those were collected offshore, they could be used to secure royalties for the athletes without violating visa rules. 6:23, it's 51 degrees. Have a great Wednesday.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
High rates of illness are spreading throughout Kentucky. The Commonwealth is currently listed in the CDC's highest possible category for flu cases across the country. Illness has caused several schools to close for the holidays, including those in Perry and Floyd counties. Health officials are urging Kentuckians to get their flu shots to help protect themselves and their loved ones for the holiday season. New data from the Foundation for a Healthy Kentucky shows what residents of the Bluegrass State think about COVID-19 vaccinations. The latest survey shows 57% of people say they didn't believe the pandemic was over. However, 58% surveyed did say they consider the pandemic over in their own lives. Cassie Prather is the leader of Woodford County Health Department. She tells WKYT-TV.
Not only is our vaccine rate one of the highest, our death rate is one of the lowest. COVID's not new anymore. There's so many therapeutics that we have now. Testing is widely available. I don't think that we will see an increase quite like we have seen before.
Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell wasn't holding back on Tuesday. He told reporters his party was unable to flip any Senate seats because of who they put up for the job.
So my view was, do the best you can with the cards you're dealt. Hopefully in the next cycle, we'll have quality candidates everywhere and a better outcome.
McConnell said the blame is on former President Donald Trump for influencing the primaries. It's getting more expensive at the University of Kentucky. School officials yesterday approving an increase on both on-campus housing and dining rates for the next academic year. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Becco's new line of dishwashers feature Corner Intense, the first sprayer that cleans all the way to the corners. Becco achieves this performance using 50% less water and 25% less energy than U.S. standards for dishwashers, which is why when you choose Becco, you not only get cleaner dishes, but you're making the planet cleaner too. Save energy and money with gift card rebates up to $200 on eligible models until December 31st. Visit Becco.com for more details. That's BEKO.com.
This is Ernie Johnson Jr. Sports is about overcoming obstacles, and college coaches work hard to help young men overcome Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It's called Coach to Cure MD, and you can help. Text the word CURE to 501-501 to donate $25 on your next mobile phone bill, or go online to coachtocuremd.org. Text the word CURE to 501-501. Help coaches cure MD.
When we lost Frank, we lost a good friend.
Father, husband, colleague, and coach. He meant a lot to all of us.
Today, we had a chance to tell him that.
When someone close to you passes on, you want to commemorate their life in a special way. That's why individual requests are such an important part of our funeral services. We strive to meet your specific needs for the most fitting service for your loved ones. A.F. Crow & Son Funeral Home, a celebration of love.
In my family, I'm the planner. From the weekly grocery list to the family vacation, everything, all the details. Though planning for the end was something I left off my list. Then a friend told me about South Central Kentucky Monuments in Glasgow. She said even though it wasn't on her to-do list, seeing them was one of the best planning decisions she'd ever made. South Central Kentucky Monuments showed her the different options they have available, even an image of the finished monument. And since South Central Kentucky Monuments does all the stone carving in-house, it cost much less than she expected. They made the process easy to create the exact memorial she wanted. So my husband and I made a plan to see them. We are so happy with our decision. We encouraged our family and friends to do the same. It'll be the best planning decision you ever make.
Buy direct and save money at South Central Kentucky Monuments at the corner of East Front Street and Columbia Avenue. Family owned in Glasgow since 2010.
In area funeral announcements this hour, Roger Irvin, age 75 of New Albany, Indiana, passed away December 6th at his home, surrounded by his family. Roger started in the elevator industry in 1965 with K.M. White Elevator, based in Louisville. Roger was drafted into the Army in 1966. Upon discharge, Roger returned home to Louisville and returned to K.M. White, making his life career in the elevator industry and elevator controls design. Field technician, entrepreneur, business owner, and consultant. He co-founded A&B Elevator and co-owned a Bell Elevator, and founded Irvin Elevator. Roger was ordained as a deacon at the Center Cliff Missionary Baptist Church in 2010 and became a member of the Gideons International. He and Wanda bought a farm in Hart County where the grandkids spent many fun-filled weekends riding Flash, the go-kart, and eating ice cream for breakfast. He is survived by his loving wife of 55 years, Wanda McCorkle Irvin, his sons Tim and wife Gretchen, and Todd and his wife Teru, daughter-in-law Julie Irvin, and 8 grandchildren. He is also survived by his 2 brothers, Bernie and Birklin Irvin. The funeral service for Roger Irvin will be held Saturday at 12 noon at the Cedar Cliff Missionary Baptist Church, burial to follow in the Horse Cave Municipal Cemetery. The visitation will be 3 to 7 on Friday at the Wynn Funeral Home. Visitation will continue Saturday at the church from 10 a.m. until the service time beginning at 12. Contributions can be made in memory of Roger Irvin to the Gideons International or to the Cedar Cliff Missionary Baptist Church in Horse Cave. Barbara Jean Fryer, age 89 of Louisville, passed away Monday at Norton's Brownsboro Hospital in Louisville. She was a member of the Rockford View United Baptist Church. She was a loving wife, mother, and grandmother. She is survived by 1 daughter, Karen Swift, and husband Marty of Louisville, 2 sons, Larry Michael Fryer of Fairdale, Kevin Fryer and his wife Billy of Savannah, Georgia, and 9 grandchildren, 6 great-grandchildren. The funeral service for Barbara Jean Fryer will be held Friday at 10 a.m. at the Brooks Funeral Home, burial to follow in the Center Point Cemetery. The visitation will be 5 to 8 p.m. Thursday and after 8 a.m. Friday. Sally Jane Wilson, age 60 of Mumfordville, passed away Monday at her residence. She was retired from Louisville Bedding. She is survived by her 2 sons, Gary Taylor and his wife Trinity of Canmer, and Chris Taylor and wife Miranda of Cave City, 2 grandchildren, Joshua Taylor, Glenn Burney, M.D., and Daniel Taylor, all of Canmer, 1 son, Tony Thompson of E-Town. Cremation has been chosen by the family. There are no services scheduled at this time. Arrangements are under the direction of the Brooks Funeral Home. James Douglas Browning, 74 of Glasgow, passed away Monday at his home. Doug worked for Glasgow Concrete for over 35 years until his retirement. After he retired, he worked on the family farm. He was a member of the Neils Chapel Church. Survivors include his wife, whom he married on December 21, 1968, Helen Browning, and a daughter, Tracy Stevens, a son, Scott Browning, grandchildren, Dalton Stevens, Hunter Browning, Whitney Stevens, and Scott Browning, and Keeper Browning, a brother, William Stanley Browning, nephews, Lowell Browning and Joe Browning, and also a niece, Pammy Browning. Special cousins, Gail Berry and Lucy Gray, all of Glasgow. The funeral service for James Douglas Browning will be Friday at 1 o'clock p.m. at the A.F. Crow and Son Funeral Home. Burial in the Neils Chapel Cemetery. Visitation Thursday, 12 to 8 p.m. and Friday morning until time for the service at the funeral home. Philip Hay, 69 of Campbellsville, formerly of Greensburg, died Saturday at UK Healthcare in Lexington, survived by his wife of 48 years, Mitzi McLaughlin Hay of Campbellsville. Other survivors include a sister, Arna Hay of Lexington, a sister-in-law, Marcia Wynn of Campbellsville, nephews, David Wynn of Campbellsville and Stephen Wynn of Louisville. The funeral service for Philip Hay will be at 11 a.m. today at the Cowherd and Parrott Funeral Home, burial to follow in the Greene County Memorial Gardens. The family has asked that expressions of sympathy take the form of donations to the Gideons Bible Fund or the Summersville Baptist Church and can be made at the funeral home. Luvetta Basham, 73 of Bowling Green, died Monday at the medical center. Luvetta was a homemaker and a member of the Glendale Baptist Church. Her survivors include her son, Billy Joe Basham, 2 grandchildren, Giovanna Basham and Estella Basham, 2 brothers, Uri Boyd and Perry Boyd, 2 nephews, Uri Wayne Boyd Jr. and Jesse Boyd. The funeral service for Luvetta Basham will be Thursday at 11 a.m. at the Hardy & Son Funeral Home, Bowling Green Chapel, burial in the Mount Olivet Cemetery. Visitation today, 4 to 6 p.m. at the funeral home. Graveside service for Ricky Lynn Smith, 57 of Glasgow, will be tomorrow Thursday at 2 p.m. at the Glasgow Municipal Cemetery, with burial to follow. DAV Chapter 20 will provide military honors. Visitation will be tomorrow Thursday, 12 noon to 1:45 p.m. at the funeral home. A.F. Crow & Son is honored to be entrusted with the care of Ricky Smith. A graveside service for Judy Karen Carney, 77 of Maryville, Tennessee, will be held at 1 o'clock p.m. Thursday at the Glasgow Municipal Cemetery. Burial to follow. The service under the direction of the A.F. Crow & Son Funeral Home. The funeral service for James Eric Puckett, 50 of Virginia, will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow Thursday in the chapel of the Seago Funeral Home. Burial in the Cedar Point Cemetery with military honors provided by the U.S. Marine Corps. Visitation after 9 a.m. Thursday. Funeral service for Jeremy Michael Burge, 44 of Cave City, will be at 1 o'clock this afternoon at the Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. Burial in the Glasgow Municipal Cemetery. Alternate expressions of sympathy can take the form of donations to Brawa or to community medical care. The funeral service for Ella Bird Turner, age 90 of Glasgow, will be this afternoon at 2 o'clock at the A.F. Crow and Son Funeral Home. Burial in the Poplar Log Cemetery. The funeral service for Lydia C. Sullivan, age 50 of Hart County, will be at 1 o'clock this afternoon in the chapel of the Seago Funeral Home. Burial in the Sullivan Cemetery. In memory of Lydia, memorial donations can be given for the upkeep of the Sullivan Cemetery. The funeral service for Betty Gale Shoulders, age 85 of Mumfordville, will be at 11 o'clock this morning at the Brooks Funeral Home. Burial in the Three Forks Bacon Creek Cemetery. Memorial contributions can be made to the Hart County Athletic Department. Obituary information is available 24 hours a day, free at WCLUradio.com, and also on the WCLU Radio app. No login necessary.
It's important to know you can send unique designs at a price you can afford when you send a design created by Jeff's Country Florist. And if you can't seem to find that one-of-a-kind unique gift, then come see us at Jeff's Country Florist. These great designs and gifts are available for local delivery or in-store pickup. Stop by and browse our showroom at 4911 Scottsville Road in Glasgow. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, Saturdays, 9 till noon. Let's talk. 270-678-3575. There's only one Jeff's Country Florist.
For over 25 years, Window World has provided quality products for homeowners around the country. Every window we sell is custom made for optimal energy efficiency and superior durability. Plus, a vinyl finish means they will never need painting. Just like our windows, entry doors from Window World are made to last, featuring a durable composite frame that will never rot. When it comes time to replace your windows or doors, trust Window World. Call 270-780-9600.
Simply the best for less. Window World.
Good morning live on this Wednesday at 6:36. Hope you're well this Wednesday morning. As you know, it's been raining, if you hadn't heard. Looking at our roof cam there with a steady flow of traffic just coming off the square there and some shine on the streets. So, yep, wet out there. And more rain on the way. Birthdays today on this Wednesday, December 14th. We want to wish a big happy birthday to Zane Cole Braswell, who is 7 today. That's from your Nana. Happy birthday. Renegade Pettigo. Randy Sturgeon celebrates today. Also, Eddie Mae Jackson is 84. Happy birthday. Amelia Ryan on the birthday list, as well as Beverly Lawson, Judy Duggar, and Rita Duval. All those folks right there celebrating. And our Good as Gold person of the day on this Wednesday, Good as Gold, is Debbie Jones. It's Debbie Jones Day here on the radio. No special reason. The person says she's just a nice person. Well, that's good enough. They got you on here. You're good as gold today. So if you see Debbie Jones, let her know she is good as gold. Pat her on the back and talk to her real sweet. And tell her she's good as gold from all of us here at WCLU and the Big Willie 94.1. And that means that her name goes in the hat for Friday's drawing. We'll be giving away a $20 value. You can go and eat well at a Little Taste of Texas. And we do appreciate a Little Taste of Texas for providing that drawing and for making you folks good as gold out there. Now, you can nominate good as gold, folks, right there on the website. We can't guarantee your day that you specify. It could be already filled. We can't promise you it's available, but we'll get as close as we can. So check it out online today, WCLUradio.com. And if you have a birthday or anniversary, call us up 651-9149 or 800-956-1023. It's 6:38 on this Wednesday. Coming up, we have a look at sports. We'll check your weather forecast. And then we have some archives coming your way this morning on Good Morning Live.
At the Glasgow EPB, we make it easy to be our customer. By offering both energy and broadband services, those who live in Glasgow benefit from knowing that their essential utilities are always working to benefit the community they serve. Those who need Glasgow EPB services can apply in person or online and can pay their monthly bill the exact same way. When you have trouble with your service, help is only a phone call or click away. That is how we strive to make our services convenient for you. Learn more at GlasgowEPB.com.
A look at sports. In boys basketball action last night, it was Caverna over Barron County, 53-51. We had an overtime match last night with Russellville and Hart County. Russellville came out on top 75-71. Russell County over Metcalfe County, 63-54. It was South Warren over Monroe County, 73-58 in boys action. Also, Bowling Green in an overtime game against Christian County. Final score, Bowling Green 57-50. Warren Central downed Franklin Simpson 71-43. And it was Ohio County with a big win over Greenwood 75-58. Now in girls action, it was Barron County over Caverna 59-9. Hart County victory over Grayson County 56-30. A huge blowout for Edmonson County over North Hardin. Final score 53-16. Todd Central in an overtime match, 49-42. It was Todd Central with an overtime victory over Warren East, 49-42. Metcalfe County downed Russell County 56-41 last night. And also the South Warren girls over Monroe County 53-41. Bowling Green defeated Christian County 64-20. And finally we have Franklin Simpson taking down Warren Central 66-31. And that's a look at local sports.
Weather from the WCLU Weather Center. Brought to you by Key Cleaners on Happy Valley Road in Glasgow.
Protect your investment in your clothes and your image by having your clothes professionally dry cleaned at Key Cleaners in Glasgow. The Catron family has years of experience in caring for the most delicate of garments, as well as drapes and sheers, spreads and comforters, with convenient hours of 6:45 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and Saturday 8 till 1. Key 1-hour cleaners, Happy Valley Road, Glasgow, where we accept Visa and MasterCard.
Rain continues in the weather forecast today, Glasgow. 90% chance and a few thunderstorms in the area. Today's high of 58. It's going to be breezy. We'll have that southeast wind 10 to 14, gusting at 31 miles per hour. Tonight, showers and possibly a thunderstorm overnight before 1 a.m. 90% chance. Winds could reach as high as 37 tonight, a low down to 43. Thursday, a chance for a morning sprinkle. Cloudy becoming sunny, breezy, high of 48. Thursday night, a sprinkle or two, partly cloudy, 31. On Friday, you might see another shower, but becoming mostly sunny, much cooler, high of 41. Partly cloudy, 26 Friday night. Saturday, mostly sunny to kick off your weekend, high of only 38. Down to 23 Saturday night, and Sunday, all sunshine, cold, high of 38. Partly cloudy 24 Sunday night, and Monday, partly sunny, topping out at 42. Again, that weather today for the Glasgow area, 90% chance of rain, maybe a thunderstorm. A breezy day in store. Today's high of 58. And that is a look at your Glasgow area weather. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
I'm Brent Barnett with Ag Headline News on Brownfield. A global agricultural consultant says farmers need to be bolder in promoting themselves on the products they produce. John Stanley tells Brownfield,
I think it's a time in the evolution of the industry where farmers need to expose themselves more to the consumer.
More news up next on Brownfield.
Hello everyone, this is Joe and Rachel Dotson from Best One Tire in Glasgow.
We wanted to personally thank you for supporting our tire and repair business at 100 Shawn Lane.
Many of our customers come to us for ag and truck tire, but did you know we are capable of serving any size car or pickup?
With over 300 stores behind us, our buying power means we can pass on to you the very best pricing in our area.
We have many tires and tubes in stock, and we can do alignments on just about anything that rolls.
I was raised in Metcalfe County. After being away for a few years, Joe and I brought our family back to the area, and nothing brings us greater pleasure than servicing our neighbors when they are broke down in the field or on the road. We are here for you. We want to help you by taking the stress out of buying your next tires. We will work with any budget, anytime.
Come in and find out why we are the fastest growing tire company in Glasgow. We love this business. We love this town. Pretty soon you will be coming to our new store out on Highway 90 right here in Glasgow.
Best One Tire and Service, creating one raving fan at a time.
Now is not a good time to make large investments, according to many farmers surveyed in the latest Purdue University CME Group Ag Economy Barometer. Jim Mintert is director of the Purdue Center for Commercial Agriculture.
People are telling us it's a bad time to make large investments because you cannot get a good deal.
A National Farmers Union official is optimistic Congress can craft the new farm bill in a timely manner. Vice President of Advocacy Mike Strands tells Brownfield,
hopefully that momentum continues and that
markups and debate and negotiation can get started late in the spring, maybe into the summer, and we can try to get a farm bill done on time.
Highly pathogenic avian influenza has been detected within another commercial turkey flock in Iowa. Iowa Department of Agriculture says the virus was found in Ida County. It's the 7th confirmed HPAI case in the state this month, all impacting commercial turkey sites. I'm Brent Barnett on Brownfield Ag News.
Highland Pharmacy on Rogers Road in Glasgow has been a community favorite since 2012, and there's a reason for that. They consistently offer a wide range of customized services, quality care, and a commitment to you. Over-the-counter COVID tests are available and can be billed to most insurance carriers. You can also receive the COVID vaccine at Highland Pharmacy. Register at highland-pharmacy.com. That's highland-pharmacy.com. Highland Pharmacy, a community favorite since 2012.
Dozers, tractors, cranes, loaders, and dump trailers are what I use to get the job done, and they better work when I need them to. That's why I see the professionals at Joseph A. Wade Incorporated in Glasgow. Winter is when I have them check all the cylinders and hoses I use. Big cylinders, like hydraulic ones. If they need repair, I know I can trust Joseph A. Wade Incorporated to do the job right. They have the brains and the equipment to tear down, rebuild, and test all types of hydraulic and air cylinders. 8-inch board of 14 feet long, single, double, even 5-stage. They can do whatever cylinder repair or rebuild I have, so I'm ready to go every spring. And custom hydraulic hoses, bolts and nuts, drill bits, valves, tools, and whatever else me and other contractors, farmers, manufacturing companies, and businesses need to keep our operations running smoothly every year. See them now. Winter won't last forever. Joseph A. Wade Incorporated, located in the curve of Industrial Drive in Glasgow.
Well, it's a wonderful Wednesday and a good time to look at how we got here, because we have the archives presented by Joseph A. Wade Industrial Hardware Services, and made especially possible by the good work at Sam Terry, who does a lot of research for the archives. Plus, he just puts a flair that gives us a great feel about our history. So, with that introduction, Sam, let me welcome you this morning.
Well, thank you, Henry. How are you today?
I'm good. We start off here in 1922 with East Glasgow News, which I think is, I didn't know we were ever really east and west.
I didn't either until I saw these articles, and sure enough, there were little columns in the Glasgow Republican with news from East Glasgow and news from West Glasgow.
Well, you know, there's a new TV show. Was it East New York? I think it is. They had it, but here 100 years ago, Glasgow had East Glasgow News. Christmas is almost here. Everybody is planning for the holidays. The writer is hoping the people of the town will give a tree in the courthouse for the benefit of the poor, as there will be many disappointed children if Santa Claus does not come. Let's brighten their little hearts. Let's make this the happiest Christmas of all. Wonderful thoughts out of East Glasgow in 1922.
Absolutely. We've always been a generous community.
Yes, we have. And the writer there reminds us of that. 1932, the Glasgow Republican reports that a meeting of the trustees of Glasgow graded and high schools yesterday. This meeting resulted in the announcement that the schools are going to close tomorrow afternoon for the Christmas holidays a few days earlier than usual because of the heavy dropping off in attendance due to the flu epidemic that has infested the community within the past week. School will reconvene after the holidays on January the 2nd. Of course, here in real time, we recently had Barron County schools closed a couple of days because of this, and hopefully that helped that out. But in 1932, they said, yeah, let's just close it down. Kids got a few extra days off. This day in 1942, the Plaza Theater was the place to be, and you can watch the following blockbusters for sure. The Road to Morocco with Bing Crosby, Bob Hope, and Dorothy Lamour. Miss Minerva with Greer Garson and Walter Pidgeon. And The World at War, a review prepared by the government, which shows actual pictures of Germany's invasion of the smaller nations in Europe. How about that? You had Bing Crosby competing with the government for box office there in 1942, but I'm sure folks got to see all of that for sure.
Without a doubt.
A wonderful way to spend your time at the Plaza Theater. 1952, a familiar Glasgow landmark, the tree in the front of the Glasgow Times building on the west side of the square, was cut down Tuesday by the city street department. Other than the trees in the yard of the Christian church, it was the last tree on the outside of the public square. It kind of sounds sad, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And, of course, this was in the Glasgow Times, and they had been in that building for several years.
Right.
And knew a lot about that tree.
That's right. They sounds like they hated to part with it. 1962, Dr. and Mrs. Jean Farley held their traditional Christmas open house on Monday for teachers of Glasgow schools, members of the school board, their wives and husbands, and all the personnel associated with the schools. Guests called between the hours of 3:30 in the afternoon and 10 in the evening. That is an open house.
That's a long open house.
My goodness. It's a big time. I'm sure they were worn out by the end of that the meeting for sure. The following evening, 100 teachers and school personnel gathered for their annual Christmas dinner and gift exchange at the Glasgow Methodist Church. Mrs. Ethel Myers led a spirited carol sing, and you know that was.
Yes, it would be.
And Cornell Clark told the story, Christmas in the Classroom. And I know he did a good job with that, too.
Sounds like an entertaining evening.
Yeah, that's right. After being worn out from that open house the night before, they had to have good entertainment to get people to the next thing. 1972, the news is that Sergeant Danny B. Tracy is named the Soldier of the Year at the annual National Guard Christmas Dinner. Staff Sergeant James M. Nelson was named the NCO of the Year. And certainly I'm sure that was very well attended, Sam.
Without a doubt.
1982 is the year we're looking at now. We've got Wake Up Santa Claus. It's going to be presented at the Austin Tracy School. Here's the actors. Lori Doolin, Emily Elmore, and Ben Rush are three of the cast members. And I'm sure that the way the story is written, there must have been a picture in the Glasgow Times with those three. And I'm sure that they and their parents were proud.
Absolutely. A fun experience. All of those school Christmas plays required a lot of work and ingenuity to make them happen, but they were always fun.
That's right. It took a lot of time. People don't realize how much time it takes. But they did a great job with them, and just like this year, we had great turnouts at all these. This day in 1992, the Austin Tracy PTA held a poster contest to advertise for the Family Fun Fair. This is going to be an event. It resulted in a huge success, and Diana Doyle won the 8th grade first place for the poster contest at Austin Tracy here in 1992. We got some anniversaries that were reported in the Barron County Progress in 2002. The 40th anniversary for Mr. and Ms. Carl B. Franklin and Mr. and Ms. Carl McGuire. The 50th for Mr. and Ms. Robert Bybee Sr. The 64th for Mr. and Ms. Aubrey Jeffries. And the 70th, Sam, my goodness, for Mr. and Ms. James Curry.
Wow.
Those I don't even know what precious medal it would be, the 70th anniversary, but they certainly deserve that for that accolade in 2002. In 2012, Kathleen Atwell this day was recognized for 15 years of service with the Foster Grandparent Program. Sounds to me like she was a believer in the program and she hung with it for sure. What do you think about that? Christmas plays, all types of holiday get-togethers.
And a marathon Christmas open
house. Right. Hey, is that house still open? How would you like to have something that went from 3:30 to 10 and they shut the door in your face? That would be the definition of being late for sure. Well, thank you, Sam. Appreciate getting to talk to you about these things here from the last 100 years. We'll try again tomorrow and see if we can learn about ourselves and maybe some things that will jog our memory. It's not very many days apart that I don't read something in the archives that it jogs my memory of something. Wait a minute, I know more about that than I thought I did.
I will agree. I think that happens to most of us.
And the archives today brought to you by Joseph A. Wade Industrial Hardware Services.
Weather from the WCLU Weather Center. Brought to you by South Central Bank.
You've invested a lot of time and energy working for your money. Now it's time for your money to work for you. South Central Bank is announcing a 21-month and a 9-month CD special with an annual percentage yield of 4.25%. 21 and 9-month CD special paying 4.25% APY at South Central Bank. You choose the term that works best for you. $500 minimum balance to obtain the APY. Come into any South Central Bank office today and put your money to work. You rate better at South Central Bank. Member FDIC.
Rain continues in the weather forecast today, Glasgow. 90% chance and a few thunderstorms in the area. Today's high of 58. It's going to be breezy. We'll have that southeast wind 10 to 14 gusting at 31 miles per hour. Tonight, showers and possibly a thunderstorm overnight before 1 a.m. 90% chance. Winds could reach as high as 37 tonight, a low down to 43. Thursday, a chance for a morning sprinkle. Cloudy becoming sunny, breezy, high of 48. Thursday night, a sprinkle or two, partly cloudy, 31. On Friday, you might see another shower, but becoming mostly sunny, much cooler, high of 41. Partly cloudy, 26 Friday night. Saturday, mostly sunny. To kick off your weekend, high of only 38. Down to 23 Saturday night, and Sunday, all sunshine. Cold, high of 38. Partly cloudy 24 Sunday night, and Monday, partly sunny, topping out at 42. Again, that weather today for the Glasgow area, 90% chance of rain, maybe a thunderstorm. A breezy day in store. Today's high of 58. And that is a look at your Glasgow area weather. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Currently, humidity is 91%. This hour, pressure 29.89. Winds are at 4. We've actually decreased a little bit, but as the man just said, strong winds today and tonight. Precipitation, we're showing at 55 hundredths of an inch since midnight. Visibility is 7 miles, and sunset tonight, 4:27 p.m. And that's a look at your weather forecast this morning, 6:55. And another feature we have this morning during the 7 o'clock hour, we have Wednesday's Weather Kid. You don't want to miss that. This is where we highlight a student in Barron County, and they're going to give you the weather forecast. So be listening for that next hour here at WCLU and the Big Willie. Good Morning Live.
Anderson Windows and Doors with Stormwatch Protection are designed to meet building codes for coastal locations from Maine to Miami, Gainesville to Galveston, and they're on guard even when no one is home. Anderson Windows and Doors with Stormwatch Protection. The uglier the weather gets, the more beautiful they become.
See the full line of Anderson Windows and Doors at Glasgow Building Supply, 31E Bypass in Glasgow. Anderson Windows. Come home to Anderson.
Let me ask you something. What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle, a combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more, because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve? Call State Farm agent Mike Bryant in Glasgow at 270-651-3608.
A message from the South Green Street Church of Christ.
Whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. Proverbs 13, verse 20. It often amazes me at how little thought the average person gives to who they allow to influence themselves. Who are you hanging around with? Who are your friends? What are they causing you to think and do? Who we choose to follow will determine who we become. Remember, we take on the attributes of the people we spend the most time with. Thus Jesus said to his disciples, "If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me." It's Matthew 16:24. If we want to be great in God's eyes, we've got to follow great people, and certainly that begins by following Jesus the Christ. This is Bart for South Green Street.
South Green Street Church of Christ, 306 South Green Street in Glasgow. 270-651-5409. 6:58, Good Morning Live. We have some new birthdays here we want to make mention real quick here. We have Darren Depp, happy birthday, and also Ryder Depp. I believe that's his son, Brendan said. So we have Darren and Ryder Depp, and also Levi Wise is on the birthday list today. So happy birthday to you folks. And again, 651-9149 or 800-956-1023. Coming up, our morning trivia. We have a question for you. I'm going to give somebody a shot at winning a free pizza from Little Caesars straight ahead.
This is it, the putt to win the tournament. If you sink it, the championship is yours. Let on your backswing, your hat falls over your eyes. Is this how you're running your business? Poor visibility because you're still relying on spreadsheets and outdated finance software? To see the full picture, you need to upgrade to NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite is the #1 cloud financial system to power your growth with visibility and control of your financials, inventory, HR planning, budgeting, and more. NetSuite is everything you need to grow all in one place. With NetSuite, you can automate your procedures and close your books in no time while staying well ahead of your competition. 93% of surveyed businesses increase their visibility and control after upgrading to NetSuite. Over 32,000 businesses already use NetSuite. For the new year, NetSuite has a new financing program for those ready to upgrade at netsuite.com/advantage. Head to netsuite.com/advantage for this special one-of-a-kind financing offer on the #1 financial system for growing businesses. netsuite.com/advantage.
First, we decide where we want to go. Then we need to know the best way to get there. Hi, my name is Adam Barada. I'm the owner of Advantage Gold. We're the highest-rated precious metals firm in the country. We teach people how to own physical gold and silver. Now, we've won the Best of TrustLink Award 4 years in a row because we educate our clients on how to buy gold and silver the right way. We don't pay celebrity spokespeople millions of dollars. We'd rather pass that value on to you. Call 800-900-8000 and speak with one of our experts. We'll send you a free gold kit along with my latest #1 national best-selling book, The Great Devaluation. Call 800-900-8000. That's 800-900-8000. Get the best information, the best process, the best service, the best value. Call Advantage Gold at 800-900-8000. Call 800-900-8000.
Advantage Gold is not an investment advisor or a tax advisor. Consult with your financial advisor before investing.
Little Caesars presents delicious duos like bacon and eggs, spaghetti and meatballs, and of course peanut butter and jelly. Now, Little Caesars brings you a large, hot and ready slices and sticks. A delicious duo featuring 4 slices of pepperoni pizza, together with 8 tasty slices of Italian cheese sticks, plus crazy sauce for only $6. Little Caesars hot and ready slices and sticks is just $6. Available every day when you walk in between 4 and 8 at Little Caesars.
Pizza. At participating locations plus tax. Prices may vary. All right, your chance to win this morning here on Good Morning Live on WCLU and the Big Willie with our morning trivia question, okay? So if you haven't won in the month of December, you can certainly win this morning. First call with the right answer. Here we go. Our topic this morning, I guess we could say entertainers. Edmund Fitzgerald was an American lakes freighter which sank in Lake Superior during a storm on November 10th, 1975. Horrible tragedy. The waves were anywhere from 10 to 35 feet. Took that boat down. The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald was also a 1976 hit, a hit song, written, composed, and performed by this Canadian singer. Name him. All right. Who wrote, composed, and performed The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald? 651-9149, 800-956-1023. Good morning, trivia.
Gordon Lightfoot.
That's it, buddy. Gordon Lightfoot. You're quick this morning. Who is this?
Bob Harvey.
Bob Harvey. How you doing, Bob?
Oh, good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Now, have you ever heard that song?
Oh, many times.
Oh, it's a good one, isn't it?
A really good song.
Yes, it sure is. I have a little clip of it this morning I'd like to play here.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. Here we go, folks. Here's a little clip of that song. The good ship and crew was in peril. Later that night when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the
Turn it up just a little.
Yeah, that's it. Just a little clip there from Gordon Lightfoot. Huge hit, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. A horrible tragedy, but a great song that really tells the story came out of that. So, yeah, all right. Yeah, I first heard that song, I think I was in 6th grade, like 1980.
That's probably about right, yeah.
Well, it came out in 76, but I hadn't heard it, till my teacher in school in Kyrock in Edmonson County would play that for us every Friday.
Yeah, I know it goes way on back,
It does. All right, Bob Harvey, our big winner today. You just won a free pizza. Hope you enjoy that pizza from Little Caesars.
I'm sure I will. Thank you very much.
All right, man. Thank you for being our winner today. I'll put you on hold and get your information, okay?
Okay.
All right, stand by. Bob Harvey, and of course the answer, the song was written, composed, and performed by Canadian singer Gordon Lightfoot. There you go. I like his music. 7:03 coming up, more great news here on WCLU and Good Morning Live.
Good morning from Forever Communications. WCLU Glasgow, W276VO Glasgow, WLLI Muffordville.